This WinLABS video demonstrates how to pre-print membership cards. To start, we'll go up to Reports, go down to Bowler, and select Membership Application. Notice you have two options for printing. You can either select to print one league at a time, which we do recommend, or you can print all leagues. If you print all leagues, we highly recommend doing all leagues within one center. That way you can control if the margins need to be corrected throughout the printing process. For this demonstration, we'll do one league. Click on the binoculars. And this part will be determined as to whether or not you've actually ran Start New Season. If the new season hasn't begun yet, you can go ahead and pre-print using the current season selected. If you have already started your new season in WinLABS, then you'll have to change the season back to the previous season so it can find the bowler information. Since we haven't ran Start New Season at this time, we'll go ahead and use the current setting. Select our league and click Select. We'll go ahead and move to the next screen. Under Report Options, you'll notice that you have a Show Address selection. Some associations find this beneficial to remove that setting. That way it makes the bowler update their address information on their membership card. The page break between league selection comes into play if you are printing multiple leagues at a time. This ensures that not more than one league will be printed on a card set. For larger associations who have a barcode option, this is where you would select that. Our bottom option to match stock choice and previous membership comes into play if you are printing adult youth leagues. We'll click Next and move forward. This screen is important because this is where you will make your determination as to which card stock you are using for the leagues you're printing. If you have to update your margins for any reason to get them to line up properly on the card stock, this is where that takes place. Generally, WinLABS will print at least 2 blank cards at the beginning of the league. If for any reason you would like to print extra blanks, this first box here is where you would enter a number in regards to the amount of cards you're interested in as far as a percentage. If you're only wanting to print blank cards and no member information on them, this bottom box is where that selection would be made. Please remember that you have to zero this box back out after printing, otherwise it'll prevent you from printing any other league information. It'll just continue to print blank cards. Moving forward, we'll click Preview. We do recommend running a test copy using page 2, because as you'll notice, the first 2 cards on this first screen are blank cards and the member information doesn't start until the bottom of the page. By using page 2, it gives you a better idea of how the cards are going to line up when they do start printing. To do your test print, you'll click your Print button, mark Pages, and enter from 2 to 2, and click OK. And then it'll send it to the printer. After the page has printed and you look at your setup to make sure that the cards are lining up properly, in the instance the margins do need to be adjusted, you'll click Filters, which will bring you right back to Output Options to where you can adjust your margins. If you have over-adjusted or are not quite sure of what the regular margin settings were, you can click Reset Margins to bring you back to the defaults. If you have any further questions or you experience any issues, please feel free to give us a call or send us an email. This demo was set up to help you walk through pre-printing membership cards.